No one in the Korean entertainment industry expected that less than 2 weeks after their secret fairy tale wedding, Lee Jun-ho and Kim Min-ha would return to the public eye with a revelation capable of shaking fans, reporters, and even seasoned industry insiders. The couple had taken great care to wrap their ceremony in a warm, intimate atmosphere. No press, no red carpet, no noise, only close family and a handful of trusted friends. But on the evening of December 3rd, their agency's sudden notification of an emergency announcement stirred the entire K-biz into a frenzy. Was it a scandal? A project? A health issue? What kind of news could possibly require such urgency mere days after the two had officially tied the knot? The tension grew unbearable as hundreds of messages flooded social media, speculations multiplied every second, and fans around the world stayed awake, refusing to miss a single update. When the live stream finally began, both Lee Jun-ho and Kim Min-ha appeared seated side by side, holding hands tightly as if drawing courage from one another. Their eyes were filled not with fear, but with a trembling mixture of joy, disbelief, and vulnerability. For a few seconds, neither spoke, and the silence only deepened the suspense. Then, with a soft yet firm tone, Kim Min-ha took a breath and said, "We wanted to share this with everyone ourselves. It's earlier than expected, but it is something we treasure deeply." Jun-ho glanced at her with a gentle smile before continuing. "We are grateful for the love you have given us, and we hope you will support us moving forward. Today, we want to announce that we are expecting a baby." The moment the words left his mouth, the livestream chat exploded. Fans screamed, cried, and spammed heart emojis in disbelief. The Korean entertainment industry, already shaken by their surprise wedding, went into an even deeper spiral of shock. Reporters frantically typed headlines, entertainment portals crashed from traffic spikes, and social media platforms began trending global tags related to the couple. Some fans rejoiced with overwhelming happiness, others expressed stunned confusion, and many simply repeated variations of "what?" as they tried to grasp the sudden announcement. Less than 2 weeks after the wedding, who could have predicted such a twist? However, what touched the audience most was not the revelation itself, but the sincerity behind it. Kim Min-ha, known for her elegance and emotional transparency, shared a deeply personal moment that had clearly been rehearsed many times, yet still shook her voice with emotion. She said, "I found out shortly before the wedding. At first I was scared. I didn't know how to tell him. But when I finally did, he held my hand and said, 'This is our happiness. We will face everything together.'" Jun-ho nodded again, squeezing her hand again as if reliving that intimate moment. He said, "I meant every word. I've always dreamed of building a family, but I never imagined it would begin this soon. Still, it feels right. With her, everything feels right." The public reaction shifted dramatically after hearing those words. The shock that had dominated the first few minutes slowly transformed into an emotional wave of support. Fans praised their honesty, calling the moment one of the most beautiful announcements in K-biz history. Many noted the raw vulnerability in their expressions, the way they instinctively leaned toward each other, and the authenticity that permeated every word. "I've never seen Jun-ho smile like that," one fan wrote. "They're glowing, absolutely glowing." Another comment said, "This isn't a scandal. This is a blessing. Congratulations to the new parents-to-be." The couple then explained the reason behind their quick, private ceremony. They admitted that while the wedding date had already been planned, the discovery of the pregnancy made them even more determined to protect their personal life from unnecessary intrusion. "We didn't want the attention to overshadow this precious time," Kim Min-ha said. The wedding was already special, but knowing that our child was with us, it made the day unforgettable. Their agencies also confirmed that both families were aware of the situation, giving the couple full support and blessings even before the announcement was shared with the world. The broadcast continued with heartfelt reflections on their journey as individuals, actors, and now future parents. Lee Jun-ho revealed how he had prayed silently for strength the moment he heard the news. He said, "I felt an overwhelming responsibility. I want to be a good husband and soon a good father. And I know I have to grow even more." That's both frightening and exciting. Kim Min-ha then added, laughing softly through her tears, "He wouldn't stop talking about baby names for 3 days. I had to beg him to slow down." Their lighthearted banter created an unexpectedly warm atmosphere that contrasted with the high tension that had initially surrounded the announcement. But just when fans thought the emotional roller coaster had ended, Jun-ho leaned forward and said a line that would later dominate headlines across Asia. "To our baby, we promise to protect you with everything we have." Those words resonated across countless screens, leaving viewers silent, emotional, and deeply moved. Even seasoned journalists admitted that few celebrity announcements had ever carried such genuine affection and sincerity. As the live stream drew to a close, the couple thanked fans repeatedly for their long-term support. They emphasized that while their lives were changing faster than expected, their dedication to their careers and to each other remained unshakable. Kim Min-ha promised to prioritize her health, and Jun-ho assured fans that he would continue fulfilling his work commitments while adjusting to his new responsibilities. "We are stepping into a new chapter, and we hope you will walk with us." The entertainment world is now buzzing with predictions about how this surprising chapter will shape their future careers. Some speculate that the couple may join future parenting variety shows, while others believe this announcement will elevate their public image even further. Regardless of speculation, one thing is undeniable. Their authenticity has made them even more beloved. They didn't hide, deny, or delay. Instead, they chose honesty, respect, and emotional transparency, qualities that resonate deeply with many in today's entertainment culture. In the end, what makes this moment unforgettable is not the timing nor the unexpected twist, but the pure humanity in their words. Less than 2 weeks after their wedding, Lee Jun-ho and Kim Min-ha have not only confirmed their new life together, but also declared the beginning of a family with courage and sincerity. What was meant to be a peaceful honeymoon period has now turned into one of the biggest pieces of news in K-biz. But instead of scandal, it is a celebration, a new beginning, a new heartbeat, and a love strong enough to face the world together. In the hours following the announcement, several insiders close to the couple began sharing unseen details that further fueled the public's fascination. One friend of Kim Min-ha, who had attended the small private wedding, revealed that Min-ha had been unusually emotional during the ceremony. At the time, guests simply assumed it was because of the overwhelming joy of marriage. But after hearing today's revelation, many began to connect the dots. She kept placing her hand gently over her stomach when she thought no one was looking, the friend said. It was a gesture filled with tenderness. Now, knowing the truth, everything makes sense. Another guest recalled that Jun-ho had barely let her out of his sight, constantly checking if she needed water, warmth, or a moment to rest. What many interpreted as the behavior of an overly affectionate groom was in reality the early instincts of a first-time father forming quietly beneath the surface. Meanwhile, online communities quickly shifted into investigation mode. Fans revisited interviews, behind-the-scenes clips, and even red carpet appearances from the past 2 months, searching for hints they might have missed. Some noticed that Kim Min-ha had been subtly avoiding certain foods during a variety show appearance, while others pointed out that she had been wearing slightly looser outfits in recent weeks. Conspiracy theories and fan analyses flooded social media platforms, with posts accumulating millions of views overnight. But instead of criticism or negativity, common reactions to sudden pregnancy announcements in the entertainment world, the overwhelming tone was of excitement and protective warmth. Fans worldwide seemed united in the sentiment that this new life was a blessing worth celebrating. In the midst of the chaos, several veteran actors and directors who had worked with the couple offered their heartfelt congratulations. Director Jun-ho, who worked with Kim Min-ha earlier this year, expressed his admiration during a press interview. Min-ha is one of the most dedicated actresses I have ever met. If she faces motherhood with even half the courage she brings to her craft, she will be an extraordinary mother. Similarly, an acting coach who had trained Jun-ho during his rookie days shared